Good evening, everyone. Just as Mr. Luke Francis has shared with us this evening, we have seen God provide and move in striking ways this year. And we know and can trust that this is just the beginning of the transformation and revival that is to come at UW Whitewater. While it is true that God has remained constant and faithful in these unprecedented times, that does not negate the feelings of hopelessness and grief that many of us are feeling as the eve of summer approaches. The summer season is often a time of joy and celebration, especially after the triumphant win against final exams. It is often an opportunity to spend the free time gifted to us however we would please, whether it be through binge watching shows for hours, catching up with old and new friends, or perhaps even vacationing somewhere. While these are often what we turn to in the summer months, and these are not necessarily bad, some of these desired opportunities are unlikely to occur this year due to the pandemic. Or perhaps they will just look different than we were expecting them to. Perhaps for the first time in years, our summers are opened up, and yet the options we have for how we could spend our free time this summer feel limited by the safer at home order. However, what if we were to spend our free time in a way that would strengthen our relationship with Christ and prepare our hearts for the work that He will do at UW Whitewater for the 2020-2021 school year? While the word revival is frequently used in InterVarsity, I think it is important to review the definition of the word so that we have an understanding of what this means, especially in our context at UW Whitewater. The Latin root of the word revival means which means again, and vivere, meaning to live. When you put these together, revive means to live again. So that means when we say that we want to see a revival on the UW Whitewater campus, this means that we want to see our campus and the people on it live again. But how do we start this revival? Luke Francis states that revival starts with prayer, while Sarah Brule, during InterVarsity Live, stated that revival starts with you and me. Both of these statements are true. If we want to see revival on our campus, then we need to see revival in our personal lives first. We need to be praying for both a revival for ourselves, but also a revival for our campus. What if we spend our free time this summer investing in personal revival and prayer, in preparation for the revival and transformation that we know God will do on our campus? I'm inviting you to join me in praying for personal revival and revival for our campus. Are you ready for revival? I'm inviting you to spend time with God each day this summer, asking Him to reveal areas of your life that need His reviving love and healing touch. Are you ready for revival? Regardless of how often your quiet times are, whether you have kept up or fallen behind, or perhaps have never started, I am inviting you to spend time with God each day this summer, digging into His Word and getting to know Him and His heart for you and our campus better. Are you ready for revival? I hope that you will join me in praying for revival, both in your own life and for our campus. Let's come together and prepare for the transformation and revival that God is about to do in our own hearts and on our campus. May God bless you all, and may God continue to bless His work through InterVarsity at UW Whitewater.